Hello, everyone. Welcome back to 10-Minute Reviews on the Thoughts, Feelings, Emotion podcast. This is our episode 4 of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode. Let's go. 10 minutes starts now.
First of all, I'm impressed you actually got the intro right for once.
It's fine. No one ever hears the upper ones.
Okay, cool. Anyway, so we start off the episode with back in Wakanda and Bucky.
Yeah, being tested to see if he's been cleared of the super soldier programming or whatever. The Hydra ones.
Yeah, I really like this.
Yeah, because he's in a lot of pain trying not to turn. So
yeah.
It might still be in there?
Maybe. The kind of references are later on.
Yeah. I just like it. It just flashes scenes of him being a murderer and like bad things that he's done and all of like the pain he's been put through.
Yeah.
And then
I just liked. I mean, it made him cry as well, which I haven't seen Bucky ever do.
No, I don't think we have. Not that I can remember, at least. But it's the same person who's popped up in the street in the last episode is the person who's guiding him. Neither do I, to be honest. Do you want to look that up whilst I do this?
No, because I'm not going to find out probably.
I'm sure you can find it in the cast listing. Oh, well, whatever. Time is an essence. But yeah, she's pissed because Bucky broke Zemo out, and she gives him 8 hours to find what he's looking for with Zemo, or they'll come and beat the shit out of Zemo.
Yeah, I mean, they're angry at him for him killing Ting T'Chaka.
Yeah, and rightfully so.
Mm.
But then we go straight to a lovely discussion of what Carly Morgenthau's philosophy is from Zemo, stating that she's a, what was it, supremacist. Yeah, basically against her own ideals, basically, by doing what she's doing. And yeah, Falcon's like, no, I can still save her, I can still talk to her and get her to come to our side and stop all of this. And then they go to the housing area where they've all been, like all the refugees, although they don't want to be called refugees, have been sitting up and down.
Yeah, so it seems like normal people were kicked out of their own houses that they bought to make room for people who were like 5 years ago.
No, so I think what's happened is the people who were left in the blip moved all around the world and collectively went into other people's houses that were previously people who were in the blip, and then those people all kind of congregated together as like one humanitarian effort to like survive. And then once the blip happened, everyone got kicked out of the houses that they'd occupied to give back to the people. So all the people who were like from poor countries who survived and went to like rich, lavish places got kicked out of those rich, lavish places, and they didn't want to basically have to deal with the consequences of everyone coming back and then all of the natural order restoring to where it was. So people who are poor get kicked back to being poor, and all the people who are rich go back into being rich immediately.
Yeah, so they're angry about it and everything.
Yeah, so they're...
Which is good anyway, we've got some backstory behind it all now. So we actually know the reasons and the motivations behind Carly doing everything.
Yeah. And then Sharon Carter's back in for this episode for a little bit, just as the recon.
A little bit of cameo, because they're doing astral surveillance, basically. We see Zemo talking to some cute kids as well, try to get the info that they need, and you get a hint of Zemo starting to backstab.
Yep, manipulating, because he is creepy, because he starts singing a children's song, walking up to some kids, giving them candy. It's a bit creepy.
Stranger danger.
But those kids love him. They're very happy to work for him.
Well, he does say like anyone would do anything for Turkish delight or whatever. It was like he mentions his son as well.
Mentions what?
His son used to love Turkish delight. He says.
Oh yeah.
Nice little
tragic.
Bit. Yeah.
And then we get Carly finding the super soldier serum that they've hidden, and carrying that around with her.
Yeah, it's like hidden behind a grave of the guy's grandfather, I think.
Yeah, and he was like fighting in the World War II and everything, and fighting Nazis, and had the ideal of being... And he's saying that Carly's the new Captain America, because the old Captain America symbol's been tainted by the victims of those that were forgotten.
Yeah.
So this dude was like, "Oh, well, you're the new icon that everyone should look towards, rather than John Walker's Captain America and old Captain America."
And speaking of which,
yeah, he turns
he turns up.
Because breaking the Zemo out isn't going to not get you attention, and they're not going to be able to find Avengers in the middle of nowhere, which I like.
We'll get back to John Walker in a minute for the ending. Anyway, so Sam Wilson goes one-on-one to Carly in the memorial, and they get a little bit more of information about how Sam is kind of like Carly in the way sort of everything's happened.
Yeah, and then John Walker's turned up and is impatient because he's given him 10 minutes, but he can't wait around for 10 minutes. And
yeah, it sounds a bit more and more of a prick. Yeah,
slowly losing it. Slowly showing his decision making probably isn't the best, and there's a conversation where he's talking. I enjoyed all of this because it was all very fascinating to me on what the dynamics of everyone is. Where each person's basically bouncing off, trying to convince the other person that their view is right.
Yeah, this is a great episode for more than one reason.
Yeah. I especially like Zemo and Sam's discussion of, would you take the super soldier serum? And
that's
Bucky
a great discussion.
Bucky immediately goes no, and Zemo's like, no hesitation.
No, Sam said no.
No, I know, but, Sam said no, and then not Bucky, Zemo's like, no hesitation. A very small few.
Yeah, so it's like, probably means that Sam actually deserves it, but I doubt he's going to get it now, because Zemo destroyed all the remaining
Except
vials.
one.
Except one.
Well, yeah.
Which John Walker took.
Yeah, but also Zemo just straight up shoots Carly in the chest and trying to kill.
I'm surprised. I actually thought that was good. That suits his character.
Yeah, it's like he's just so determined to kill the super soldiers that he'll just straight up shoot them in the. He does let her get away when I guess for convenience of he's not gonna go fight a super soldier when more are turning up. I think was the situation.
Yeah, I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's a strategist. This is power. He knows these things happening.
But yeah, so he picks up the vials, and you're thinking, oh, maybe he'll take one. But no, true to his character, he's there to destroy them. So he starts smashing them all.
He doesn't like them.
And then John Walker turns up and throws the shield in his face.
Yeah, and then John Walker takes a vial for himself.
Yeah, there's one vial that's further off into the distance a bit, just out of Zemo's sight. For maybe a second, or maybe Zemo was going to go and destroy it off, but he's got stopped.
The Wakandan warrior tribe turns up, tries to capture Zemo, but Zemo escapes.
Yeah. Fucking love that battle. That battle
was great.
It's just well, I don't want to fight. You don't want to fight the Dharma Lajee, and then the Dharma Lajee are like, don't touch me, and then just beat the shit out of him, humiliating him, because everyone else.
John Walker feels like, I can't even defeat these people, never mind super soldiers.
Yeah, I think it's the fact that he can't beat women in a fight. Yeah. I mean, that's sexism, and it's like I can't beat these people who I probably could fight if I was super soldier, because they're not even super soldiers; they're just highly trained fucking combatants with technologically advanced weaponry, even though they're just using spears. But Falcon and Bucky can basically hold their own, except when Bucky gets his arm knocked off by just a combination. I like that. That was sick. It means that they still have some control over him, even if he doesn't.
They do, and I wonder if that's going to play out later on in the series.
Well, I think because they built in a safety net, so they trusted him enough to give him the arm. But if he ever did turn, they have a safety net to disable him. Because
which makes you hint maybe he will turn later in the show.
And then we get Carly threatening Sam's sister.
Yeah, and there's also a discussion as well with John Walker saying, would he take the serum? And he's saying yes.
No, his mate his mate says yes, because it's like, oh, think of all the lives we could have saved if we had that serum.
Yeah.
And then
hint.
And then we get the big old fight scene where Carly and Sam have a discussion, and then it's revealed that they're trying to kill Captain America, or new Captain America. And then his mate gets punched in the chest and dies, potentially?
Yeah. John Walker goes insane and then goes outside and completely kills Carly's boyfriend in the same manner as Civil War.
Captain America. Well, Captain America doesn't end up killing, but it's the same shot where he raises the shield above his head and just crashes. Okay, time's up, but man, it's a great episode.
Yeah, but he does kill him. Like, that's the point.
Yeah. Also, he's super soldiered now.
Yeah, and it's like, well, he's now the villain. and everyone videoed it, so they all captured it.
Yep, and that's been our review. I hope you enjoyed. It was a lot of fun watching it. Great episode.
Bye.
Overall, bye.